Okay, so this is the shelf I'm going to be using, or the shelf bracket I'm going to be using. I bought this one because it has these little teeth, and instead of having like a hole down the middle and like you have to get it perfectly lined up on the studs and whatever. So that sounds like a hassle. Drywall anchors, I don't want to do that. So I got this because you can literally put a screw anywhere along here in any of these teeth. So it's much easier to line up and build your shelf. So it's going to be a custom shelf. I just bought this bracket and then I got wood, so we're going to build the shelf after this. But first, I want to get this up and installed. And I think what I can do to start it is put in a screw, because I'll put it in, start it, and then I can slide this over top and then drill it in more and secure it. And that'll be good. Cool. Let's start. Woo! We marked out our studs before any of this went up, and then we found more studs while we built this. I want my shelf to be on this level here. This is about center. The stud's about right here. So I'm gonna put this thing up right here. That's for sure a stud. This doesn't have to be perfectly centered because the shelf is going over it. That's about right. Do this. I need another screw. Please stay there. Right, I need this too. I'm gonna try to do this. Don't move. Well, this is like, oh, yeah, I can still move. Okay, cool. Another stud right here. Put this baby on top. Off level. Oh, that is not a stud. Oh no. Cool. Cool. Why would that not be a stud? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh, it's because I'm wrong. There isn't a stud there. Let's try again. Now there are 2 screws there and it's not level. Sweet. And they don't want to come out. Perfect. How the heck am I gonna get this out? Yeah.
Are you using it?
You can have it.
You're not using it?
I am, but you can have it.
If you're not using it, I'm just gonna put it on the thing and we're good with it. You did it!
Yeah, but these 2 are not a stud, and because I got confused. I thought the one that was over there that went through the wall was this one, not that one.
Just go off of the bottom.
Now I'm going to, but now I'm trying to back these out and they're just spinning.
Yeah, that'll happen, so. But that's okay, they can stay. It doesn't
But
hurt.
it's not level.
Oh, it's too high?
Yeah.
Put something behind it, like,
Behind what?
behind the head. Or just anything behind the head, and then like pull back so that the screwdriver or something, another screw.
Hi, baby. Come on. You helping Dad?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
By a wood block.
I'm gonna go be quick with this. And then
I'll get some rocks.
Okay. I've been waiting for Dad.
Look at that. He does know something. Just kidding. He knows a lot. So I have two, one by, did I get 12? What's that? Okay, well, I thought I got 2 by 10 by, no, 1 by 10 by 8. Goodness. Okay, I thought I got a 1 by 10 by 8. I'm looking at the sticker now. Apparently it's a 1 by 12 by 8. Cool, it's fine. I'll either rip it down or it'll be a good length, whatever. Anyways, I got these 2 boards for the shelf we're making for the wine nook. I clamped them together back here. Can't really see that, but I clamped them together so I can just cut them and they'll be exact same size and I don't have to do it twice. Literally, one of my favorite things in this garage is this extension cord, which is linked in my Amazon shop because it's amazing. This is the top. I put it on the brackets. I drew lines for where the post will go all along, and then I did these wonderful outlines of where the studs are so I can do a pocket hole to screw it into the stud into the wall. I cut a ton of these little blocks to put on either side. This is the thickness between the top shelf and the bottom, and this is where the post comes out of the bracket. So I'm going to be putting it on either side like that, wood gluing it. I'll leave a little space for the bracket itself against the wall, and then that will be attaching to the bottom shelf as well. So we have these blocks, they're all measured the same depth, and they are straddling each of the posts that comes out. So they're gonna go through here. This is here just to raise it up a little bit so it'll sit on the post instead of floating there. So that makes it the right depth. And then it's just all around for support. The pocket holes from the bottom, try to drill them into the studs. I hope I got them okay. Wish me luck. Well, that didn't hit a stud. Hit a stud. All right. Pretty dang secure, I'd say. What do you think?
Just tap everything once to make sure it didn't, just give it a 1 tap. To make sure that when you tighten one, it doesn't loosen the other one's not loose.
Oh no, this one cracked.
Oh no.
The wood.
How so? Oh, it pulled it, but nothing else could move. So.
Get up a little bit. There you go. Just leave it like that and I'll fill it.
A little wood fill, you're gonna stain it?
Yeah.
Like a tiny amount.
The only thing I'm thinking is, should I put a block under here, like on the side? Because I tried to hit the stud in the corner, but it didn't work. Like the only option would be to like glue it to the drywall because there's no stud.
No, I think that's okay. This supports right here, and it's a very short distance for this to try to sag.
Now to assemble the shelf. I taped up the board that'll be the front of the shelf. It's also mitered at the top so the two boards meet up and look like a solid piece of wood. I flipped it upside down, put wood glue all along the mitered edge, and taped it really tight. Once it was all dry, I was able to remove the tape and wood fill all the imperfections. Before staining, I put on a coat of Minwax wood conditioner. This makes sure that the stain applies very evenly. I tested out a few stain options and I finally landed on the color Jacobine. It's quite a bit darker than I normally go, but it's a really happy medium between the color of our floors and the railing on the stairs just adjacent to this room. I finished off the bottom of the shelf by attaching another board using construction adhesive, clamps, and brad nails. Finally, I sealed the shelf with a clear satin polyacrylic. Hopefully there will be no spills here, but just in case, we'll be protected. To get lighting under the shelf, Steve ran this cord down from the top ceiling, and we found this little power supply. It's like a regulator, if I remember correctly, and we got LED lights that would tie directly into it instead of having to go to an outlet. You have to buy specific ones. You can't do this with any of them. All of this stuff will be linked down below in the description so you know exactly what we used for this. Ideally, you don't want to cut a hole in the wall, but we already had this one from the wine pegs. So what's another hole?
So since this cord is hanging down, we don't want it showing. It won't really show, but we're gonna stuff this backer rod up here to help keep it up in place and just hidden. Nice and stuffed up there.
I touched up the wall with some extra mortar mix where the stain got on the brick and kind of used it like caulk. Now the shelf is all complete, and next week we're going to be building a faux ceiling. The wine nook is almost complete. You're not going to want to miss the ending of this. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell so you get notification when the next video drops. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.